Hey everyone, in today's video I figured we could do a little garden with me where I plant a hellebore that is really in need of being planted, some dahlia bulbs that have been in the garage for way too long. I'm supposed to plant them by the end of March. That's what it says on the packaging, and just cleaning up some of my spring containers. Some of the tulips have already passed their prime, so yeah, come and follow along. So we now have the hellebore planted here where I'm working on a shade garden along with this cute little hosta that I planted as a bulb a few weeks ago, maybe like a month ago, maybe more, and a bleeding heart. So next on our list is cleaning up the containers. They're all looking a lot more fresh than they were just a few minutes ago. Something that I wanted to mention about this container, I did plant Snapdragons on top, which isn't exactly recommended to do. And what I noticed as I was cleaning them, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see on video, but it looks like where the Snapdragons are, the bulbs either didn't come up, rotted, or maybe came up and just didn't flower. So I'll probably plant Snapdragons again next year, but I'm gonna plant them in a separate container. I love that now that the bulbs are done, the Snapdragons are about to bloom. You could see little flowers on top. So these are hardy annuals. They can be planted when it's still very cold outside. They can survive in frost. The last thing is planting some dahlias in containers. These are the dahlias that I need to get into the ground. I really love these. Are dinner plate dahlias called Labyrinth and Tyrell. I do have, I think, one or two of these already planted, and then I don't have any of these planted at all. We have Fashion, Manger, and Jean Van Schaffeler. Not sure how to pronounce that, but I've always been wanting like these pom-pom daffodils. So when I saw this at Costco, I just knew I had to purchase it. So of the 3 Tyrell dahlias, it looks like only 3 of them are viable and have live growth on them. This 4th one is hollow. It looks like it kind of rotted to some extent, so that's okay. We'll just go ahead and toss it and plant these 3. Next we have the labyrinth dahlias. I believe I already took one out of here and planted it. These are actually, they look much better, much stronger. I don't exactly see an eye on here, but we'll still plant it. It still looks really good. This one looks beautiful. It has an eye. And it looks like that's it, so I must have already planted 2 of them. I really love the labyrinth. I believe it's this lighter color one. Or actually, wow, no, I was actually very wrong. The Tyrell is the lighter color one. The labyrinth is the darker pink one. Very pretty. So next up, let's plant the Fashion Manger Dahlia, which is this one. And this one's the Pom Pom Dahlia, Jean Vin something something. And here's a closer look at them. So these are what the bulbs look like. There's an eye here, an eye here. It does not look like there's one on this. There's one where the eye is literally hanging on by a string. Not this one. That one has a pretty good eye. Oh, I believe it's this one. Literally hanging on by a string. Do you guys see that? Oh my gosh. So the last one I'm planting is the Pom Pom Dahlia. I'm really excited about this one because I heard that they're pretty good dahlias. They produce a lot of blooms. And last but not least, I want to plant dahlias that I started from seed. As you can see here, it's this row. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 dahlias in there. And yes, they are pretty leggy. They didn't exactly get enough light when they were just baby seedlings, but I'm gonna put them in here anyway, see what happens. And yeah, this is an update if you watched my like 10 flower seeds that I'm planting from seed video. This is how it's doing. Unfortunately, the poppies, while they did sprout, they recently died. They didn't exactly survive the move outside. The yarrow's hanging on. The Kilimanjaro marigolds, they're very leggy, but they're doing well. Dahlias, I already talked about. The Scabiosa, doing well. The poppies in this row, we have some in there. So just one little cell survived. White Swan marigolds, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a few zinnias in here. The Rudbeckia, which I'm really excited about, we have about 4 cells. Nigella, we only have 1 cell, very leggy. And sunflowers. I'm thinking of planting these sunflowers in between some roses.